Hey YouTube, Coppersan here, thanks for tuning in again. We used to do a ton of MapleStory training guides, but nowadays not that much anymore because MapleStory doesn't change that much. Back in the day it used to change every 2 months, used to be a completely different game requiring training guides, but nowadays it's been quite stable. However, I was super surprised by how well my previous sort of training guide video was doing, so I figured, you know what, let's do an actual proper training guide for MapleStory in 2019. Let's dive right in. We are starting this training guide in Golem's Temple 3, fighting the flaming mixed golems. These monsters will be your victim from level 10 to level 30. So that's right, you can stay here all the way until your second job advancement. The map is small, there's a lot of spawn, these monsters drop a lot of potions, a lot of gold, a lot of mesos, basically everything you need to get your journey started. Do keep in mind though that some classes have their very specific starting areas and they are stuck there until a certain point, so you might not always be able to train here, but then there usually is a quest line that you should follow before you can exit. So staying there until level 30 is very viable. However, if this place is quite boring to you, you can also go to Blue Mushroom in the Blue Mushroom Forest. This boss monster is quite strong, as in she's quite tanky. She doesn't do a lot of damage though. She also doesn't have an HP bar, so you just have to hit her a couple of times really hard to make sure that you take her down. Usually when defeated, she grants around 50 to 80% of your entire EXP bar, of course depending on your level. Once you've defeated Blue Mushroom, you can change channels, just go defeat her again and you get free EXP. It's pretty nice. Usually she's there, the spawn timer is not that long unless of course someone else killed her. Up next we're going to Gold Beach. Gold Beach is sort of a team dungeon area, but it's open for everyone. Starting from level 30, I definitely recommend going here. You can access this area from the 6-path crossway, and usually around level 30 you can go to this map, which is Beach Grass Dunes 1. There we go, easy. This map is basically the number one training spot for usually people that go are around level 25, level 30. Of course, if you are stronger, you don't have to stay in these training spots. You're free to roam, you're free to do whatever you want. It's your story, of course. However, I do recommend staying at these spots for quite a bit of time. Especially if you are playing in a reboot server, because the monsters there obviously are a lot stronger than they are in the regular server. Next up, and like this mage actually, Kinesis is quite strong. As you can see, usually you go to this area around level 35, level 40. However, I was like, you know what, I'm strong enough, I'm feeling confident. So sometimes you will find runes in maps that are blocking the EXP or the drop rate. Just use them. Runes give you 2 times EXP plus usually a nice effect that for like 1 minute. Like for example, making your character very big and you can jump monsters to death, which is really nice. Also the runes give 2 times EXP for 2 minutes, so it will really definitely help your training speed. You can stay here until level 50. After that we are going to wild boars, or fire boars I should say, in the birdland, ash covered land on the far left side of Pyrian. This map is pretty big, there's a lot of spawn though, and it's really nice to just walk around. Especially for mobile classes, this map is a place to be. You can train anywhere around this area, but this map in particular I personally really like. Of course you are free, again you're free to go wherever you want. Also, after you kill 200 monsters, make sure to complete the daily login quest, because you will get 2 times EXP cards, hyper teleport rocks, which are super useful to go to boss monsters and travel all around the map, so definitely recommend it to do that. If you are bored though of all the grinding already, don't worry, there also are a lot of team dungeons that you can do in MapleStory. There are various team dungeons scattered all over the world for various levels. There is Mushroom Kingdom, there is Rena Strait, there is the Illinial Fairy Academy, there are super high level team dungeons as well. That's all cool. It's more of a quest driven, story driven approach to the game. You won't level as quick as just grinding, however it's nice every now and then to take a break. Plus some of these team dungeons give out really nice rewards like belts and other things that you can collect. Also they give out mesos, which is super nice. Then for level 56 until level 70 or 75, you usually go to Copper Drakes. Especially this map is super nice because you can just use skills and jump down without having to worry too much. It's a very popular map though, so it will be quite busy here. Of course the map is big enough to train with multiple people, so be nice people, share the map. You don't always have to take every map solo. Up next we are going to Orbis. There we are going to the stairway, let's see what's the map's called, Stairway to the Sky 1. This is the map with a lot of spawn. There are about 4 platforms where the monsters spawn. It has a nice downwards and upwards trajectory, so you can, like mobile classes, really shine around this area. You can stay here from level 61 up until level 81. After that I recommend going to Sahel 2. Sahel 2 is a flat map with sand rats and scorpions. It's a very popular map again, so this map will be heavily contested during, for example, the Tiny XP events. However, the other maps around you might not be like this map only has one platform with monster spawning, which just makes it really nice to train here up until level 100. Other maps around this area are good as well, however, they usually have multiple platforms, which makes them a bit more difficult to grind at compared to this one. Another nice area to go to is to Magatia and then go to area B3 with these iron mutae. It's also again a flat map, which makes it easier to grind, and it's an okay substitute for the previous map. However, I would still recommend Sahel 1. Onwards, so once you reach around level 90, or on reboot if you are a little bit higher level, around level 100 I would say, you can go to Zakum. Zakum is a boss that's in El Nath. You can get there from accepting level 50 quest called Zakum the Statue of Dread, then you will automatically be teleported. And make sure when you do fight Zakum to pop EXP potions, EXP cards, runes, everything, the whole shebang, because you will be getting a lot of EXP from these arms. These Zakum arms give a lot of EXP. It's super easy to level here. If you have, for example, a rune and a 2x EXP card, I think you can get from level 100 to 110 easily. Boss runes actually are quite important and quite a big part of MapleStory. You will get nice items like, for example, this emblem, this face accessory, which is part of a boss set, which gives nice stats, especially nice for unfunded people. You will get a Zakum helmet, which is really nice, and also defeating bosses grants you reward points, and those reward points you can use in the cash shop to get free items basically. So it's a win-win. So once you reach around level 105, 103, you can go to this area. This area is nice. It's another compact map with a lot of robots that give decent EXP. It's really nice for if you are not that funded and you want to train. Recommend staying here up until level 120, 130, something like that. However, there is another spot which I actually recommend a lot more. But you have to have Star Force. You have to have around 26 or 28 Star Force, so it's not that much. We are going to go to Dual Ghost Pirates. Dual Ghost Pirates, it's a very large map, but it's a very easy navigatable map, and there is a lot of spawn here. Plus, usually not that many people go here, so it's usually always burning field stage 10, which gives you another 100% EXP bonus. So this map is a flat map. Well, not flat, but it's a tall map, but you can just jump down. You don't have to navigate, you have to make tricks here and there, or there's monsters that you can't reach. It's very easily just jump down, and there's a hidden portal on the bottom right of the map that will teleport you right back up. Excuse my art mechanics, by the way. It's been a while since I played him. My art mechanics are a bit rusty. However, I definitely recommend training here from level 116 up until level 130 actually. The EXP is so good, there will not be another map that will give you this much EXP. Once you reach level 105, by the way, you can also do Monster Park. Monster Park, you can access this with the Monster Park shuttle that's in usually every major town like Hennessy, Librium, Orbis. And starting from level 105, if you are, let's say, around level 130, I believe you get around 50% after completing one run. You get 2 free Monster Park tickets every day. After that you will have to pay, but you can pay them with reward points or just wait one more day and then you get it as well for free again. It resets. So once you complete Monster Park, you get a box, and in the box you will usually get a buff, either EXP cards or a different type of thing depending on what day it is. Also you'll get Monster Park coins, which is very nice because if you talk to this NPC, you can trade them in against certain potions to give either attack speed for 30 minutes, attack power, EXP for 10% for an hour, things like that. Once you reach level 120 up until around level 135, 140, you can train in this area, Green Folk Town. Make sure to complete the quests. As you know, Star Force is quite important in MapleStory. It's a big part of where you can train as well, so you need to have mesos to get that Star Force. In this area there are wanted signs. These wanted signs have quests attached to them. You have to kill like a monster that's in this area, and these quests give a lot of EXP but also a lot of meso. If you complete this quest line, you will get around 5-6 million worth of mesos. You get nice EXP here. The maps are easily navigatable. As you can see, all the quests, all the light bulbs on the map actually are these wanted quests. Once you reach level 130, if you are strong enough and you feel confident, you can go defeat Horntail. Horntail is in Livre. You can get that through the boss menu or just teleport to him. If you use the daily quest system, you will get a free hyper teleport rocket that you can use. I believe you get it on day 2. Fighting Horntail is easy. He does a lot of damage though with his skills. Like he has a lot of skill to reduce your HP to 1 automatically. However, if you are a page, of course, then you don't take any damage. You can just easily kill him. However, if you're not, though, I do recommend bringing a lot of potions because he is quite annoying to deal with. Similar to Zakum, Horntail's body parts all give EXP. It's quite decent. At level 170, I believe I got around 30% from just killing Horntail. Unfortunately, being a page does mean that you lack a little bit in the damage department, even though you make up for it with having a skill that gives you God mode, of course. But hey, you can't have everything. So after defeating Horntail, as you can see right now, I'm at 40%. That was at 15, and after defeating the last hat, I think it will end around 44. Another good tip why you should do bosses, you should do this daily. Like as soon as you reach level 130, you can defeat him. Do it daily. Also do Chaos Horntail if you can defeat him, because he gives even more XP. Boss monsters also drop these blue gems, these etc drops. You can go to the free market and sell them for mesos, and Horntail drops a nice necklace, which is really good if you are unfunded. So once you reach around level, let's see, level 45, 145 of course, not 45, you can go to this area. This is not a sort of team dungeon. You can just go here, you can teleport here, you're not restricted in any way. But there is a quest line involved in this area, which is sort of a team dungeon, which is nice. It's a good thing if you want to take a break. Basically all maps in this area are pretty good, however this one I like in particular. It's not a Star Force area though, so the monsters are a bit stronger, however they also give more EXP, and it's a really good training area. You can stay here all the way up until level 155 if you want. Now we are going to Showa Town. Showa Town is a great training spot for around level 150 onwards. The monsters here give insane amount of EXP. However, you have to go to the hideout as I'm showing you right now. There also is a boss monster here which I definitely recommend beating up that is. So this area takes a while to walk through, so let's just fast forward a little bit. So you will see right now there is this female boss, which is a boss monster, and she takes a little bit to kill. You see her wearing this pink purple dress. Killing her is necessary though, because you need to collect her as drop to summon the next boss that you can do around this area as well. So this is the map I'm referring to. This map is a very nice training map. It's very linear as well, as you can see, only one platform with monsters spawning. There's two of these elderly mob looking guys, and they actually spawn other monsters. These monsters here give, as you can see, 77k EXP. It's a burning field, so you get 140k EXP per kill, which is really nice. And if you don't kill those old guys right away, they will keep spawning monsters, and they will basically keep the spawn up, which is amazing. So if you talk to the NPC over here, you can also go to this area, which is another boss area. You have to drop the comb that the female boss drops, the one we killed two maps earlier. And this will summon a bodyguard, and this bodyguard dude is freaking annoying. He does a lot of damage, so make sure to bring your potions. However, he also does give a lot of EXP, and he summons the next boss, and if you defeat that one, he summons the next boss. So this guy is super annoying. He will stun you like 99% of the time. Just keep hitting him until he's dead. There's not really a tactic involved. After you defeat him, he summons the next bodyguard, which only does MP damage, so no worries there. And then he summons the boss. The boss drops a few pretty nice weapons, nice snowshoes as well. Plus it drops this etc drop, which is a flashlight. If you collect it and then go talk to this NPC, he will actually give you 100 free power elixirs, which is nice because power elixirs, potions are quite expensive, right? So getting 100 free power elixirs is nice. So after reaching around level 170, you can go to this area. This is in Omega Sector. There's also another team dungeon time to this area, which you can do if you want to. I don't like to do quests, so I don't really do them. I'd like to do party quests though, but no one wants to do those. There are party quests in the game, but no one really does them anymore, so don't really bother unless you have a group of friends that you want to play with. This map is nice, it's not a Star Force area, so make sure to keep your Star Force up and keep adding those. Another cool area to go to is to go to the Gate of the Future and then go to this area. Starting from level 145, I believe, you can start doing the quests in future Hennessy's. However, if you do have the Hybrid Teleport Rock that you got for free, you will day 2 of the daily quests, then you can just teleport here, you can skip the whole quest line. This map is nice, you can stay here up until level 190 if you want. It's a good map, there's only 2 platforms, and it's very easy to kill these monsters because they're not Star Force, so not Star Force area, so it's nice. However, if you think these are too difficult, you can also go to Advanced Night B in Night Stronghold 2 or Night Stronghold 2. It's a nice area. The spawn is decent. The monsters are not that strong. Definitely recommend it if you are not that funded. However, if you are, I would not recommend going unless you, of course, you want to change the place. You can, of course, always do the Temple of Time quest as well because you need to do it for the 4th job, but that's for later. Once you reach level 194, I definitely recommend going here. You can stay in this area up until level 210 if you want. Scrapyard Hill 4 is amazing. A lot of spawn. The only thing that's annoying is that the monsters do a lot of damage, but by now you should also do a lot of damage. Also, the monsters slow you, which is like super annoying, but hey, great spawn. It's quite a small map as well. Definitely recommend training here. I love this training spot actually. I trained my most of my characters here. I'm actually still doing my 5th job advancement on my Evan. I recently picked him up again and I just really like, they revamped him. I never played him after the revamp. He does a lot of damages now, which is super cool. Anyway, this map is really nice, but there are of course more alternatives. You can, for example, also go to this area right here, which is again a future period. You can go to Forsaken Excavation Site 2. Again, a really nice map. The spawn is great over here. And the monsters are not star forced, so they don't have that much HP, they don't do that much damage. But still, I believe these monsters on my crosshair did around 4k damage, which is quite a lot, so definitely bring your potions. However, as you can see, like, hey, the spawn is amazing in this area. There's a few hidden teleports. I'm killing them a bit too fast because I'm a bit higher level, but hey, definitely recommend it to go here. So after you reach level 200, of course what you do, that's when the daily quests start. In the Vanishing Journey right here, you can have these quests which you need to get arcane symbols to level up your arcane symbol, which you need to do. So usually every day I log in, after level 200 I log in, I do Horntail, I do the boss, those kind of things. I kill a few monsters here and there, have some fun, do some kill some boss monsters. Kills Root Abyss is actually also a really nice area if you want to kill bosses. Anyway, you just go here, you go to the map, you just complete the daily quests. After that, after you reach level 210, you can go to this area. Unfortunately, I cannot show it to you because I am only level 209, which is not that great. I'll do my best to improve and to level up enough to actually show you these areas. I definitely recommend going though to Torrent Zone 3, Bitty Bobby Forest 1 and Slurpy Forest Depths. However, once you go here, you have to do the quest line, you can just go through every map. You can see for yourself which map you prefer. Every class is different, some classes are a bit less mobile than others, so definitely figure out which map is best for your training style. After you complete that area, you can of course, and you reach around level 220, you can go to this area and then I would recommend training in Chicken Festival 2, Nightmare Clock Tower 1 and Revelation Palace 3. How do I know these places? Because I watch other people train there all the time. But again, just complete the quest. After you reach around level 210, MapleStory becomes quite linear. This area is the Arcane River area is basically the only area where you can go to after level 210 that has decent EXP, and that's where all the training spots are. So it becomes super linear. So you should know where to train once you reach this level. And that's it, that concludes the training guide. I hope you enjoyed, I hope you learned something. Good luck leveling, I hope Pathfinder comes out soon so we can start playing together that one as well. Anyway, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.